my name's Genevieve, and today I'm going to read you a story. This story is called Noodleman, the Pasta Superhero. See how the letters are made out of pasta? Isn't that cool? And this is by April Pulley, Sayre, illustrated by Costanza. Noodleman. So this is neat. So it has it's called a dust jacket on it. And then, but inside, see they have different pastas in different windows. So you can see like, that way you know what shapes they're talking about. Yeah, there's a lot of good ones. We eat a lot of pasta in my house. Okay. And this is Noodleman by April Pulley Sayre, illustrated by Costanza. Noodleman, the pasta superhero. And the gentleman who wrote this met my son when he was small at a book signing. I don't remember where, but we live in Maine, so it was somewhere in Maine. But it says, "To Jack, don't forget to eat your noodles. Best wishes, Costanza." He's the illustrator. Isn't that fun? Okay, Noodleman. I love this book. I've been looking everywhere for it since I started reading books. So, okay, are you ready? Okay, so this is who it's to. To my editor, Rebecca Davis, and to Tamsin Weston for keeping my noodles from getting soggy. Thanks also to the Pasta Pool Party, Jeff, Chris, Becky, Patty, Ken, Michael, and Randy for their brainstorms. From APS, that's the initials of the authors, the first letter of their names. And then, with love to my parents, Teresa and Joe, who fed me the grapes, vines, and all. Let's see, that's the illustrator. Okay, ready? Okay. Ooh. Okay, let's fix that. Oh my God. There we go. Okay. It's beautiful, isn't it? Look at how that's fun. Okay. Al Dente was, here we go. Al Dente was born into a pasta-loving family. His mom and dad ran a fresh pasta deli. His grandpa invented pasta shapes. His grandma knitted sweaters from spaghetti. Sorry, this is a very big book. Okay. There we go. Al tried to be different. He trained to be a dentist, but the false teeth he made were shaped like macaroni. He went to automotive school, but was kicked out for installing his pasta lunch instead of car parts. How silly is that? Okay, I've got it now. Finally, Al joined the family business. The only problem, it was losing money. People in the town of Durham weren't buying fresh pasta anymore. They all wanted pizza delivery. It was so easy. "We don't have to close the deli." "We'll have to close the deli," said Papa Dente sadly. "No, we won't," said Al. He couldn't bear to fail again. "Pizza," announced the delivery person at the door. "Wrong house," bellowed Grandpa Dente. Al watched the pizza delivery person leave. There was something about her. "Wait, Grandpa, I have an idea," said Al, and he disappeared into the storeroom. It's a lot to look at, so I'm trying to hold up for an extra minute. Yeah, that's a lot of pizza. Four days later, he emerged with his invention. It's the world's first adjustable, portable, fresh pasta maker. Any noodle, any shape, any size. We'll put pizza deliverers out of business, said Grandpa Dante. Fresh ideas, fresh pasta. That's my son, said Mama Dente. Al hoisted the contraption onto his back. Pasta, pasta, fresh pasta, he called, walking the streets. It was almost dinner time, yet no one wanted fresh pasta. Bring us a pizza, one guy yelled. Discouraged, Al started home, rounding a corner. He saw a frightened sight. 3 thieves were trying to break into a store. Al hid. What else could he do with his little noodle arms? Shaking with fear, he accidentally jiggled a lever. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, and you notice here is the same pizza delivery girl. Chugga chugga plump, angel hair pasta came shooting out of his machine. Springy, stringy, slick, it landed on the crooks. Terrified Al ran. When the police arrived, they were shocked to find the thieves tangled up in sticky pasta. Oh my goodness. The next night, wearing his farfalle tie, Al headed out to try pasta delivery again. How's the pasta selling? Asked his grandpa. Manicotti marvelous, said Al cheerfully. He didn't want to disappoint his family. Pasta, pasta, fresh pasta, he called, walking the streets. But no one wanted any. Who cares, people said, opening up pizza boxes. Down there at Quadrucci's, Al smelled smoke. Suspecting a cookout, he followed the scent. It was a burning building. 2 boys were trapped on the 2nd floor. Help, 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 the boys cried. Quickly, Al dialed 911. But what else could he do? Serious business. He cranked up his pasta machine. Chugga, chugga, ploop. A giant lasagna noodle shot up into the air. It stuck to the windowsill, and the 2 boys jumped onto the noodle and slid down. As they ran into their parents' arms, Al left. Firefighters arrived, put out the fire, and puzzled over the noodle sled. Looks fun, doesn't it? Back home, Al didn't want to tell his family he hadn't sold any pasta. He fed the leftovers to the dog. His mother was waiting in the kitchen. She had made him a tomato red suit that said, Noodle Man. Pretty cool, huh? There he is wearing it. Sit closer. Looks so nice. Pasta, pasta, fresh pasta, he called, walking the streets. No one responded. He came across a crowd of people gathered on a curb. A water pipe had broken and flooded the street. The people couldn't cross. Thought Al. How about... He switched on the machine and turned a dial. Chugga chugga ploop! Out came fusilli, corkscrew pasta. People tied the fusilli to their feet. Sproing, sproing, sproing! They jumped across the flooded street. Al fusilli bounced away before anyone could recognize him. That evening, rumors flew about Noodle Man. Who was he? He's a superhero, kids said. They made up games in his honor and even invented new jump rope rhymes. I'm serious. It went like this. Eeny, meaty, fettuccine, linguine. Ravioli, capitelli, tortellini, ziti, ziti. Ravioli, capitelli, tortellini, ziti, ziti. Penne, 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 penne. Yeah! Still the next day, when they saw Al coming, it never occurred to them that, I gotta move this look, I can't see it, that he was Noodle Man. His suit was in the wash, and he just didn't look like a superhero. They didn't understand the power of spaghetti skinny arms. Pasta, pasta, fresh pasta, he called, walking the streets. Once again, not a noodle was sold. Discouraged, Al went home early. His grandpa was waiting in the living room. We think you had the right idea, son. We decided the delivery business should expand. In walked Uncle Orzo and Cousin Mac Aroni with 2 more portable pasta machines. Al's heart sank like a raw bean in minestrone. How could he tell them that pasta delivery was a failure? He was trying to think of something to say when... Crash, crunch, kaboom! The lights dimmed then died. Al, his family, and everyone else in the neighborhood ran out into the street. A pizza delivery truck had hit a power pole, bounced off, caught fire, and landed in the town fountain. The driver had been thrown atop the dancing giraffe statue. My wrist is sprained. I can't climb down, yelled the pizza truck driver. The fire was blazing, and the fountain water was heating up. Al knew what to do. Quick as a slurp of spaghetti, he ran forward. Chugga, chugga, bloop. He shot a sticky linguine noodle over a street lamp. Then he swung up to the statue and landed on the giraffe's back. Whoa, right? I think every town needs a giant giraffe statue. That's really great, huh? I mean, except right now it's woo! Uncle Orzo tried to make fettuccine and file, but chugga chugga bloop, all he got was percatelli, like thin hoses. We'll swing off together, Al told the pizza truck driver, a lovely dark-haired woman named Marinara. The flames were reaching higher. The fountain water was boiling. The scene was getting steamy. And the steam was cooking Al's linguine. So when he grabbed the noodle to swing, it broke. Quick, use your noodle! Al yelled to Uncle Orzo. Uncle Orzo didn't understand. Grandpa Dente did. He grabbed one of the percatelli, hooked it to the fire hydrant, and turned the hydrant on. Out shot water, dousing the fire. Hooray, yelled the crowd, but Al and Maury were still in hot water, or at least above it. Mama Dante grabbed the pasta maker from Mac. After a burst of alphabet pasta, chugga chugga bloop, she shot out 2 humongous cheese-filled ravioli. Jump, she yelled to Al. 1, 2, 3. Al and Mari jumped. Look at that. Smooch, smooch. They landed on the ravioli, which exploded, squirting cheese. But Al and Mari were safe and sound. It's kind of a long story. You're doing a good job sitting still and waiting. We're getting towards the end. Noodle Man, hooray! Bravo, Gramadente! The crowd cheered. A reporter stepped up to interview Al. So, Noodle Man, what's it like being a pasta superhero? Well, said Al, it's really, really yummy, shrieked 3-year-old Stelline. She had picked a piece of steamed pasta off the fountain edge and was happily nibbling. Believe it or not, that was how the residents of Durham rediscovered just how delicious fresh pasta can be. That night, over a bonfire, they cooked up pots of pasta. It was truly a pasta pig-out. The next day, everybody started buying fresh pasta. Whoa, sorry. I didn't realize that the light was shining. Al began training community watch noodle brigades. At night, he cooked pasta dinners for Mari at her house. After all, she couldn't spin pizza dough with her sprained wrist. Meanwhile, locals and tourists packed the family store. Mama Dente, who's no slouch at business, started packaging pasta in a special way. Sales went through the roof, and almost as fast as pasta boils, the family business was saved. So there's the making dinner, and there's the, see, she made it Noodle Man pasta. And then over there's powerful pasta sauce. And then Grandma Dente's perfect Parmesan. Yeah, she's using his celebrity to save the family business. It must be delicious pasta though, right? Oh, the end. Then this says, noodle knowledge. Let's learn something together. Okay. Pasta is made of durum wheat mixed with water. This wheat water dough is kneaded. Then it is fed into a machine that squeezes it into ribbons, tubes, sheets, stars, and other shapes. These shapes have many different names in Italian. To cook pasta properly, put in boiling water and cook until it is chewable but not mushy. Drain it and add your favorite sauce. Perfectly cooked pasta is slightly firm when you bite it and is said to be al dente, meaning to the tooth. Huh, I didn't know that. Or maybe I just didn't forget. Anyways, so here's the back. Oh, and this has one of my favorite book things about it. That when you open it all the way, it's one big picture. It's so if I was reading to you like this, here's the story. This is what's going on. Story reading. It would be, yeah, it would still be fun to look at. That's really considered artist. Well, thank you for joining me for this exciting book today. As you can tell, and I said it's one of my favorites. So this is Noodle Man, the Pasta Superhero by April Pulley Sayre, illustrated by Stephen Costanza. Yeah, so thanks for joining me. Again, my name's Genevieve, and I really like reading to you. Be good to yourself, be good to your grown-ups, and most importantly, be excellent to each other. Take care. Thank you.